sense of accomplishment or dread for a very long time. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Entering play call screen.
Stanford about to tee it up to get this one going. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Irish offense will take the field to start this game. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about, all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was. And
breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You can tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. Jars loose by the hit. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Finds his tight end. On the move at the 30. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Outside zone.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got it! And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. Touchdown, Irish! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10-15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Stanford's offense has its first opportunity of the day. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. Two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of time to get to that first down. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. Brown will throw it. Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Tight end getting vertical. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game right now. It's paying off.
Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Down to the 18-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's strong. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great way to go.
Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Nice job by this offense. 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. The whole playbook's open. Great job by the QB, seeing it immediately. Getting the football out of his hands, hitting his receiver, getting 6 points.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with it. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Stanford comes to the line, and that 1st down marker is a long way away. Safe completion on the screen. Finds a crease at the 20. Oh, a lot of space. Bust through behind his pad. Out of bounds at the 40-yard line, and you want to talk about flipping the field. He just did it. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. Brown wants to pass. They're working that left side. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. Now the lead is down to 11.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Motion from the back. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the back. Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. He fires one deep down the right side. I know you want to go to this guy because he's made so many plays for you, but when he's doubled, surely somebody else has a much easier play to make.
And it might not be the stud that he is, right? Like, I might not find another guy.
There he goes! That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Washington.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. He knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. With that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
They're going back to the ground. Find some fresh air. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. That offensive line is putting those golden domes on the defense and starting to move the ball on the ground.
And we can go back so many years. And the coaches may change, but the brand of Notre Dame is what it is. They're going to be physical. They're going to run the football. That's who they are, and that's how they're built.
Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
How many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
Trying to run it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slip it through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Wants to go up top on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
Entering play call.
This should be the last play of the quarter.
NFL options. Selected.
And back to the air on 2nd down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. I'm not sure he made it out of the end zone, and it is a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Here we go. They'll give it to the back. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. He's starting to get in touch with his inner Joe Montana as the Irish are moving the ball up top.
And I think that's always the question with the Irish every year is who's going to play quarterback. We know they're
turning it on. pick up on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency in getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Right on the money. Touchdown! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. LSU had a dominant win, the kind the folks in Baton Rouge were used to in 2019 when Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and Justin Jefferson led the Tigers to a national title. Talk about a special team. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Brown will throw it. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. It's another safety. Can you believe this? Second of the game. They'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Here come the Irish back on offense. The best way this offense can say thanks for that 2 spot is by following it up with a score of their own, David.
Really fun when your defense does that, when they get you back the football, and they score some points, Palmer. Put those points up on the board. Usually brag about it, especially defensive. We got more points than you, but good opportunity for this offense to get more.
Yeah, it's you scratch my back, I scratch yours kind of thing right now. I'll tell you, if this offense is able to go down the field and put up a touchdown, this could be a potentially 9 to 10 point swing based on your defense getting you that safety. You've got great field position now. Got to take advantage.
Notre Dame facing a third and long, trying to keep this drive alive. With the catch, it's strong. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
Inside zone.
These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. And he's slipped through the ground, and Hill has him. Touchdown, Notre Dame! If he can keep putting together games like this, he might have a shot at Brady Quinn's career touchdown record of 95. All the great quarterbacks the Irish have had, guys like Joe Theismann, John Hewart, nobody's even close to that.
Yeah, and that's crazy to think about being in that kind of a company. And Notre Dame's always been a good running team. And when they find quarterbacks that have great quarterback play, then I think they start to take off to that next level. And so far, he's showing that here today.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The give to the back. Nice move to keep running. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on third and short. They send the tight end in motion. Quickly complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Brown wants to pass. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Fires complete on the crosser. Hard-hitting tackle. The Cardinal come to the line facing third and short. He's looking to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Irvin. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. They'll ride Davis here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Finds his man. It's Hall. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Now they'll try the right side. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Cardinal will have to come up with a huge play to keep this drive going on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From his end zone, he'll go up top. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, I always say this, when you're backed up on offense, those are some of the best opportunities to take deep shots. In all likelihood, the defense is expecting run. You're going to try and buy yourself a little bit of real estate, so they're playing press man coverage, and that's when you want to take advantage of that coverage. But the defense doing a really good job on the back end that time, being in position, forcing
entering play call, coaching, positive. Injury report is selected. Entering injury report screen to entering play call empty bunch wide.
This offense tries to get rolling from its own 15 on 1st down. To the air, it's Nelson. Spits it out to the back. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the right. Got a man. It's Washington. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Strong. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grab near the marker. It's Strong. Defense caught out of position, and they get it down finally at the 38. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the 1st half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Face to grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
That conversion sets a tone, but that's also really part of their MO. They're going to go for it on 4th and short.
Yeah, it's a body blow, and it's
Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just a length or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. He's got it and still on his feet. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
We've seen this tight end lined up in a three-point stance. We've seen him in the slot. We've seen him outside at wide receiver. And he's made catches all over the field, guys. That's now over 150 receiving yards for this guy.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Fakes the grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Nice job by the defense forcing the third and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient. Touchdown by the Irish. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Coming out with it, it's Thompson. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. They'll run it to the right. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together, and a fun first half between these rivals. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin.
Screen, you have 5 options.
Second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. He's loose on the right. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throwing catch, and he's down at the 5. This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another first down. Under, sacked at the 7. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb.
Entering play call, you have 7 options.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Boy, that last drive, they looked like they were throwing against air. Just absolute precision execution in the passing game, and it led him to a touchdown. We'll see what they have this possession. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
HD trail is selected.
Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Coach suggestions.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Snags it over the middle. Breaks into the open. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down.
Coach suggestions.
We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Empty bunch wide. There are 21
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
Curl is selected.
Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's strong. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Offense in a bunch formation. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there.
And into the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown! Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
To the air on first down. Got a man. It's Brown. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. The Cardinals can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Wide open downfield. Breaks free. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Stanford!
Categories.
When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
13. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here come the Irish, back on offense. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the knee.
And you see this formula work at all levels of football. Pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Right down the middle. Got him downfield. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has him across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice game.
You know, in the modern era of college football, with everybody throwing it, it becomes harder and harder for running backs to put up big-time numbers. With that last carry, though, this guy's got 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Looking down the middle. Looking to get it in. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the 2nd half of this.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Notre Dame! If you want to know how to reach this guy, just send his mail to the end zone. That's where he lives.
He definitely is today. And I think the defense has to be getting a little sick and tired of the same guy beating him time and time again.
He'll bring it out. It's Thompson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. He'll get this drive going from the 17. Sacked at the 12. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Back to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fakes the grab. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground.
Entering play. Coach spread up, RPO, shuffle mills. Option is double slant stick.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. To the air, it's Nelson. He lofts one down the sideline. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Makes the catch. It's Sherrill. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down.
And these pot smash.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Well, in that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he was covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches, so I don't mind him taking another shot.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quickly out to the tight end. And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a first down.
Entering
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Final play of the quarter coming.
Selected.
From the gun, the ground game. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together, back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. On first and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Back to throw, it's Nelson. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Entering play call.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
Touchdown! Quick strike through the air for the score. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
Entering play call.
Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Finds his big tight end. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around and hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Third and short now, they snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Leads it with the back. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. Stanford lines up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds.
Inside zone.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. On the move, it's Hawkins. Good blocking, good running.
Entering coaching. Pause. You have 6 options. Depth. Entering AHD. Slot 2. F. 3DR. 3DRG. Slot 2. Slot 3. Slot 2. Slot 2. And entering inside zone.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute.
Entering play call. Entering pause. You have 6 options. Depth. Entering T. Slot 2. Slot 3. Slot 1. Slot 3. Slot 2. Slot 2. Entering.
Be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. Scanning the field, it's Nelson. Got his man downfield. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Irish! Once he got his step, it was all over right to the house. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. This dude is absolutely taking a flamethrower to this secondary, torching everybody in sight.
So find something different, right? Like double team him, do whatever it takes to not let that guy beat you. He's just consistently being the one that's destroying you. You gotta find a way to make somebody else work, make somebody else beat you.
Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And he's dragged down.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPM on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Stanford lines up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Here come the Irish back on offense. Smart move to keep it on the ground.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away.
Quarterback can pull the trigger and down he goes at the 41.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
No big surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in the game, so take another shot. Every time he has looked his way, good things have happened, and that's one of the very few times in this.
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. Back to throw, it's Nelson. That's caught, it's Sherrill. Across the 25, he's got room. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10.
Short cross.
From the red zone, looking for a man. It's complete on the right side. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Can the defense stop him again on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. Just keep slinging it. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Thompson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Washington. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. There he goes. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Marking out of bounds at the 46. How about that last big play? You're backed up, and now you've got it 1st and 10 from the 46. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his tight end. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. Fires it incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. It is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Wants to throw. It's Nelson. Going over the top. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. High the chains now on 2nd and long.
Double slant stick is selected.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got it on the outside. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Throws for the tight end. Working the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
2nd down, he'll throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. What will the offense dial up on 3rd and goal? From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around like...
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Timeout called by the defense. 13 seconds to go. Wants to fire on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did. We saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers.
Entering weekly advanced summary screen. And entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Players tab entering box score spreadsheet screen. Rushing. Receiving. Player name Tiwash. Player name I strung. Player name I strung. Blocking. Receiving. Blocking. Defense. QB sacks 0.0. Tackles for loss 5. Interception 0. Enter. Stats record season stats. Entering season stats spreadsheet. Name M. Murphy. Name M. Nelson. Name M. Murphy. Rushing. Receiving. Name the snow. Name J. Sherrill. Name J. Sherrill. Name the snow. Name J. Sherrill. Block defense. Solo tackles 30. Assisted tackles 61. Tackles for loss 4. QB sacks 10.0. Tackles for loss 24. QB sacks 10.5. QB sacks 10.0. QB sacks 8.0. QB sacks 8.0. QB sacks 8.0. Team stats. Team depth. Injury report. Entering name J. Burnham. Entering Dynasty Hub screen injury report. Yes, no. Go see actions. You have 4 options. View docs score is selected. Yes. Entering home screen, Dynasty is selected. Playing Dynasty is game. Load. Entering selected Dynasty start. Gauntlet 20. Dobis 26. Free game 26. Dobis 26. Dynasty. Online save. MJKL. Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. CFP teams. Players of the week. Entering Players of the Week screen, you have 12 options. Entering Dynasty Hub members, you have 10 actions, you have 4 options. Play season game is selected. Selected. Ready. Edit CP. Edit uniforms. And uniform name option is set to home flyer. Edit team set. Entering. Defend. 4. Do. Edit. Ready.
Separate the cities of Eugene and Corvallis. But the number of barbs and shots thrown back and forth between these two institutions could fill a distance triple that size. What a matchup we have for you in the battle for the state of Oregon. Welcome everyone to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Ducks will boot it away to start the game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Beavers offense will go on the attack first. A program whose history is built on speed. Oregon just ran away from the Beavers last time.
And the Ducks were ready to play a year ago. They were ready for a war. They came out, they took it to Oregon State. They didn't back off, Jesse. That game meant a lot to them.
Yeah, they just caught fire early, and Oregon State couldn't put the fire out. They had no answers. Every possession Oregon had.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And
you had all
call. Coaching. Pause. You have 6 options. Depth chart is selected. Entering. Mike. Ard and SUBLG. Slot 2. Slot 3. Slot 2. Slot. 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 Slot 3. Slot 2. Entering.
You want to get excited and dream about getting sacks, and it took no longer than the first play to get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This defense has been doing it all year long.
Gets open down the middle. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The Beavers want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Here's the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So the Oregon Ducks offense will go to work for the first time today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. They'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
That's a really nice looking throw. And when I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the...
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! And they strike first. Just under 60,000 in this place, but sometimes it sounds like 600,000. An engineering marvel to hold in all this noise.
It's unbelievable. They love their team. They support the Ducks, and they've built traditions and so many teams they should be proud of. Getting them involved early is a great sign for this football.
Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Fires left. And it's picked off by the defender. He's out of bounds. Couldn't get the foot down. It's incomplete.
Man, that's one of those as an offense you're staring. No, look at his toe. He was out. He was out. The defender was so close to keeping something in bounds to make that an interception. But there's a reason he plays DB, and he's on that side of the football.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. Way too much grabbing and tugging there. No way the official's going to miss that. You want to be physical on defense, but too much grabbing. They got him for the hold. It's 1st and 10. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built a lead.
And the Beavers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The play action fake. A strike downfield. Right down the gut of the field. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Beaver! Quick strike touchdown. Comes out and jump-starts the offense.
Man, we see this in college football. So much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Maryland pulled one out today on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those Terps players. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Ellington. Gets it out fast. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun. Give on the inside. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Got the first down. Looking for more. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Ducks trying to win the day by running for another first down.
Run the football. It's always been the staple. We can go back as far as you want with Oregon teams. The ones that were good, they were built on the running of the football, the physicalness. Run the ball, baby.
Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. They move to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Got it in the middle attacker. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
And when this quarterback is in a rhythm, this offense is really hard to stop. You've seen that on this drive. It's 3 for 3, but they're also running the ball well. Everything they're dialing.
Touchdown, Oregon! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
No doubt who the quarterback was going to on that play. Down close by the goal line. There was only one dude that could make that play, and the quarterback found it.
And the point after is good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off play action on first down. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Well, we knew coming into tonight they were going to try to find this guy throwing the ball. I had no idea it was going to be this successful this early. Guys, he's closing in on 100 receiving yards. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. He has been an absolute force.
The Beavers head quickly to the line. It seems as if this old feud has been going on since Lewis and Clark set the foundation for the Oregon Trail. They've been playing since 1894, guys.
Game's been played for a long time, a lot on the line in the state of Oregon. Bragging rights, Jesse, for a whole year.
I feel like it's one of the rivalries in college football that maybe a lot of people don't talk about or really know about. But if you've ever been around this game and you know about the tradition and the history and the emotion surrounding this game, this is easily one of the best rivalries in college football.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll run play action. Working that left side now. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Line is set on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The power of Austin Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Beavers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Hand off from the shotgun. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. They're going to run it. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Ellington. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Ducks are on the move. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes a connection. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now. And if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the 4th quarter.
Throws to the tight end. Got his hand. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The Ducks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position. Ducks going for the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more at the board for that trip to the house. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, keep clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. And the Beavers want to crank the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Beavers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking for a man. It's Ellington. Soft spot in the middle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Wants to throw on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
You know, we're only in the first half of this football game, and already this offense has had tons of success throwing the football. The defense has to disrupt his rhythm, and they finally do there, getting the sack. They've given up 3 TD passes. Let's see if they can continue with the pass rush moving forward.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that in...
Turning it on! Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Catch in the middle. It's Acker. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. The offense set for a first down play. Looking to throw. Unloads to the right. It's complete. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got the quarterback right now in it.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Back to pass, it's Ellington. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Oregon. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
The give to the back. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Beavers line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Makes the catch. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Ellington. Makes the grab. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the...
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Rides the back and leaves it. Makes it past the marker. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. To the air on first down. Looking to the big tight end. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. He's going to throw deep right side. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here between the Ducks and Beavers. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Oregon and Oregon State plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half. And the Beavers will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down and 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Ellington. Fires to the tight end. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got his man downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12.
Entering plate,
you gotta love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions, he's seeing the safety rotation that time, saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted, took his shot. He is in a groove.
Looking to throw on first down. He's got it on the run. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! It's as if the Duck has hopped on that motorcycle and is revving the engine, and Oregon is threatening to drive away.
And Oregon's a team that, man, when they get it going, a lot of times they're just so hard to stop. The swag gets rolling. The uniform always looks good. But Oregon State's going to have to find something in this rivalry.
They need a big play, and they need it right now. The Beavers need to be able to slow down this runaway train that is the Oregon Ducks.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
There are 6 categories.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Running behind that left side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his big tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6
Working well
categories.
behind the sticks on second down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
There are 6 categories.
The Beavers are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke and he stopped for a short gain. The Beavers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
You have 12 options.
And the Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. To the air, it's Ellington. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Acker. Lowers those pads. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ducks! If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Spread.
They'll leave it with him. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Cover 3 match.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's got it. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. The RPO, fire complete to the left.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
The Beavers with
There
a
are 6
second and short to keep
categories.
this drive moving. The give on the option. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, and
Entering
he'll
play,
have enough yardage for a
cover
first
three
down.
match.
The Beavers are moving quickly down the field.
Give cushion.
Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out quickly. He knew exactly where he wanted to
Entering
go
play
with that
call,
one, and
coach
they've got enough for the
suggestions.
first
There are
down.
6 categories.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Finds us back in the middle. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come
Entering
from
play
this
call,
one.
coach suggestions.
It'll
There
be
are 6
second down as we
categories.
open the final stanza. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield.
Entering
They
play
make the
call,
tackle, but
coach
he's got a fresh
suggestions.
set of
There are
downs,
6
and it's first and goal
categories.
from the 7. And the Beavers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He steps and
Entering
powers
play
and
call,
works his
coach
way. They
suggestions.
finally get him
There are
down at
6
the 2.
categories.
Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Oregon State! Great job by the back on the option.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish
Entering
this
play
game on
call,
a little bit
coach
of a high note.
suggestions.
A
There
little
are
bit.
6 categories.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Smashes it through for the PAT. So they put together a
Entering
9-play,
play call, you
75-yard
have 7
drive
options.
and
Five
finish the
forward,
deal with the short
return
touchdown
left
run from the
selected.
2. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. Put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now, late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the ball.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to pass, it's Ellington. Lets it fly deep downfield. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Cover 1 hole is selected.
Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Empty bunch wide. There are 21
Offense in a bunch
categories. We
formation.
have 9 options. Drag curl is selected.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Punts it out of the air. found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there. A similar situation in a lead like this, they'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. The sure hands, it's Acker. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Got him downfield. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back. These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. The throw. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The Beavers will punt this one away. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Bunch formation for these receivers. With the catch, it's Johnson. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Ellington. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the 4th quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Makes the grab. It's Hicks. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Suggestions. There are 6 categories.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. They've got the screen set up. Just ran him over. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Cover 3, Scott.
It's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game. Taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
The Beavers with the 1st and 10. It's a draw. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Coach suggestions.
And these are these moments as a defense, like, you're just trying to get out of the game. We're rotating, we're subbing, like, we've stopped them all game long. Like, they can run the football right here. The biggest thing is the clock ticking, us getting out of here with the dub, and really, everybody staying healthy.
And the Beavers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Going for it all. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like. Hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Barring complete catastrophe, David, this offense ought to be able to salt away this game.
Yeah, and unless you're playing in a different league, this one's over. Like, there
he goes! And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. He's got him. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. He is having a day. Already visited the end zone 3 times, and he might get back there again soon, David.
I mean, just crazy. He's getting open. They haven't had an answer for him. You think at some point you go, all right, he's not going to beat me anymore, but the defense continues to give up yards, and he is like, yes, please.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
Entering play, double
and they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And the Ducks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking down the middle. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but like, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game. And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down, still trying to execute their offense, still trying to make big plays, and they've had a...
And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
There are 6 categories. There are 2 subcategories. Option is set to over G24 plays. You have 7 options. 4, 2, 5 is selected.
After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking to throw on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Touchdown, Beavers!
How about the bomb by the offense? The Hail Mary, they go deep. The defense knows it's coming. Where are they? Where is the defense? You got to stay as deep as the deepest and make sure this doesn't happen. The Hail Mary to success.
It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. We're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about...
Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Entering warning, yes. Entering home screen Dynasty is selected.